Good morning.
Good morning.
I wish Life seems to sometimes catch us up where our reaction is regret. But interesting. When we get to the place of actually facing our own mortality, what can happen to us? Now, you may think that I'm speaking to someone else here today, and that's because you're so young. Or perhaps you've reached an age where you think there's not much I can do about this anymore, so I might as well just suffer on through it as I am. But people grow a lot when they're faced with their own mortality. When we are confronted with it, generally speaking, we'll experience a variety of emotions. As expected, denial, fear, anger, remorse, more denial, and then eventually acceptance. I want to bring out 5 very prominent and repeated regrets that people have when all of a sudden they are brought face to face with the reality of their own demise. I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself and not the life others expected of me. This is the most common regret of all. When people realize that their life is almost over and look back on it clearly, it is easy to see how many dreams have gone unfulfilled. Most people have not even honored even half their dreams and had to die knowing that it was due to the choices they made or not. It's very important to try and honor at least some of your dreams along the way. From the moment you lose your health, it is too late. Health brings a freedom few realize until they no longer have it. So, by the way, how's your health? Where was I? There's a variety of measurements we use to see how our health is, but it's a fact. You're the one who decides. And this is to stir you to a place of being courageous. Because another piece of this is, I wish I'd had the courage to express my feelings. Many people suppress their feelings in order to keep peace with others. As a result, they settled for a mediocre existence and never became who they truly were capable of becoming. Now get this. Many developed illnesses related to the bitterness and resentment they carried as a result. We cannot control the reactions of others. However, although people may initially react when you change the way you are by speaking honestly, in the end, it raises the relationship to a whole new and healthier level. Either that, or it releases the unhealthy relationship from your life. Either way, you win. I wish I hadn't worked so hard. How many here consider yourselves to be workaholics? That's some of you. I was a workaholic all my life until I reached the age of 6. I could have said 8. Now, this came from every male person, every male patient that this particular lady who was writing the article connected with. They missed their children's youth. They missed their partnerships, companionship. While this happened to women also, the women were mostly from an older generation and were not considered to be the breadwinners. From then till now, things have changed dramatically to where I find just as many women workaholics as I do men. But with these, all of the men deeply regretted spending so much of their lives on the treadmill of a work existence. There's hope for you. By simplifying your lifestyle and making conscious choices along the way, it is possible not to need the income you think you do. And by creating more space in your life, you become happier and more open to new opportunities, ones more suited to your new lifestyle. I look out here and I look amongst you. Many of you I have known for a sufficient amount of time to consider you to be my friend. And one of the regrets that many people who are just about to die have is they wish they'd have stayed in touch with their friends. Often they would not truly realize the full benefits of old friends until their dying weeks. And it was not always possible to track them down. Many had become so caught up in their lives that they had let golden friendships slip by over the years. There were many deep regrets about not giving friendships the time and effort that they deserved. It is common for anyone with a busy lifestyle to let friendships slip. But when you are faced with your approaching death, the physical details of life fall away. People do want to get their financial affairs in order if possible, but it's usually not the money nor the status that holds the true importance for them. They want to get things in order, more for the benefit of those they love. Usually, though, they are too ill and weary to ever manage the task. It all comes down to love and relationship in the end. That's all that remains in the final weeks. Love and relationships. And then lastly, I wish I had let myself be happier. This is surprisingly common. Many did not realize until the end that happiness is a choice. These people had stayed stuck in old patterns and habits, and the so-called comfort of familiarity overflowed into their emotions as well as their physical lives. Fear of change had them pretending to others and to themselves that they were content, when, deep within, they longed to laugh properly and have silliness in their lives again. Did the Reverend just go When you're on your deathbed, what others think of you is a long way from your mind. How wonderful now to be able to let go and smile long before you're done. So, this may seem to be out of the ordinary, maybe even extraordinary, but practice right now. Smile. Good. Almost, Brian. Keep working it. Life is a choice. It is your life. Choose consciously. Choose wisely. Choose honestly. Choose happiness. Choose me. Thank you. For more information about the Metaphysical Church of Enlightenment or the Rodin Foundation, please go to our website at www.rodin.org. If you have been inspired by the revelations shared in these podcasts, please donate to the Rodin Foundation's ongoing efforts to help others help themselves at www.rodin.org/donate.